Welcome to BJ and Play. This is Jen, and I'm just going to be explaining how to set up a location deck for Pathfinder the Adventure Card game. So you first start out by checking out your scenario deck card. We're using the scenario, all that glitters begets gold. That's going to give you all of the information that you'll need in order to build your locations. Based on the number of players, that's how you're going to find out what locations you're going to be playing with. For our example today, we're only going to be building one of the decks. However, you can make your decks all at the same time. On each location deck, there's a small chart displayed that will have a list of each of the card types, both Bane and Boons, in which you can add to the location in order. Remove a card type from the main box of the game. Then shuffle that card type so that it's nice and randomized. I'm going to use monsters here right now. You then take that number of cards face down and put them under the location deck. Once you've done that, you can do that for every type of card, just repeating the process for barriers, weapons, spells, etc. Until you have them all built. Now we'll build the Blessings deck. It's very simple. You count out 30 of the Blessings cards face down, shuffle them up, and put that in the corner. Sometimes there are neat things that can happen with the Blessings deck. The scenario or the adventure will let you know if that would be the case. After you've built the location decks up entirely, you look on the scenario deck card, and that's going to give you your villain and henchman types. The villains are typically unique. You would add them in order of villain, named henchman, and then whatever generic henchman is in your scenario until all locations have at least one of those cards. So each deck should have an unknown villain or henchman type. You put them in place, and then you can shuffle up each of the location decks. Another thing that you can do during this time is just review with yourself and the other players around the table what happens at each location when your characters are there, or how to close each of the locations. So it's good to just kind of give yourself a review and read through each of the cards individually. And that's all there is to it. I really hope that you enjoy playing the game. If you want to know what happens in a basic turn, then we will go over that in our next video. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time. Bye. We're using the scenario, all that glitters does beget gold. Like so many gummy bears.
In your defense, you told that joke to annoy me like approximately 200 times.
And now I'm annoying me.
I know, and honestly, it feels amazing to me.